Nikki Gamrath is the assistant head of school at the college school, which is where she and I crossed paths. And the first time I got to talk to her, I learned that she took 3 to 4 years of her life and sailed. She sailed all over the world, some of it on her own, some of it with other people. And then after a while, she began captaining charters for groups of people for 7 days or more. She sailed from Alaska to Ecuador and all over the Caribbean and all over the world. And in that time, she learned a lot of lessons that, as she put it, she wasn't even expecting to learn. She weathered some incredible storms. She saw some incredible sights. Her boat was boarded by people with guns on more than one occasion. She saw some things and learned some things. And she was gracious enough this week to give me a couple minutes of her time. So I got to ask her, what have you learned?
I think first I learned how to be me. And what that means is I can't decide what challenges I'm going to be faced with, but I do get to decide how I'm going to respond. And I think my sailing voyage taught me how to be me when I respond. I think it also taught me to live my dream, that I get to dream up my own reality and live it. I remember when I bought my boat and was moored on a dock, people kept on walking by my boat saying, "You're never gonna leave the dock." Nobody ever does. Everybody says they're gonna do what you're gonna do, but no one ever does. I remember giving myself a date. It was the first day of school, right after Labor Day, to untie and leave the dock and leave the harbor. And the minute I rounded the breakwater, I knew the adventure was a go. And then I spent 3 years after that sailing. So giving yourself a date, untying, cutting the cord, definitely a good life lesson. So if you have a dream to cut loose and go sailing, or to travel around the world, or to ride your bike around the United States, or to adventure in some non-traditional way, you can do it. And you can do it on a budget of $150 a month. And don't let anybody else tell you you can't. That's what I learned.